Checking the location for tomorrow's training. What's up, everybody? Thank you for being with me on the broadcast. I'm forgetting where I'm supposed to be looking here. Dude, I'm so psyched for this. It's the World Cup. It's about to start in about 2 minutes, and so many things have happened at one time. I'm just going to make sure that I can at least see the game when it starts. So let me try to crank it up on this pad. What I'm going to do is turn it down real low, play some music over, and give you guys the play-by-play, huh? Mexico! Somebody's singing right now. Who's singing? I don't know who's singing. Somebody's singing about South Africa right now. So yeah, that must be Tyler. Young Tyler or Tigra. Hold on for a second here. Thank you so much for being with me, y'all. I'm super boost, super psyched. Okay, here it is. So now they're gonna sing the national anthem of Mexico, and then we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. The World Cup, baby. It's the World Cup, baby. Let's go. I think what I might end up doing is putting it in this ear. Let me start. I'm gonna go ahead and start your security code. Security code? What the fuck are you talking about? Type in my security code. You see, man, this is why I keep it simple. They're asking for me to enter some kind of security code in order for me to use Kick. But it's like, what security code are you talking about, bro? We're gonna try to... Okay, here's a code. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're live on Kick too, brother. Let's go, brother. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Live on Kick. Live on all of it. Vanjie, I think tomorrow I have a training session at 8 a.m. in the morning. Let me just let the mom know. What's up, Kick? Welcome. My name is Alardio. I will be your distinguished gentleman for the evening. It was Tyler. I'm surprised I didn't recognize the bump. That was Tyler. What's going on here? I don't see. There we go. That's Tyler. Are we back recording? Are you sure you want to end your stream? No, I want to keep going. We're in there, Dr. Stream. Now this looks good. This looks pretty good. When the sun goes down, I'll put some more colors and stuff and make it fancy like. So tell me what everyone's excitement level has been for the World Cup. There's a few more details I need to somehow figure out. How to get this to stand. I guess I can get it to stand on here. There's so much I need to do, y'all. I need to make banners for this. We're gonna try to make this an all-month thing. I'm gonna try to be with you through the whole World Cup. Here's what I'm gonna do. Just so I don't get a copyright infringement, I'm going to turn on this Bluetooth and have the sound for the game come through here. Okay, so now that the sound for the game is going to come through there, why hasn't it turned on yet? Let's connect. Alright. There's so much to prepare. I didn't have time to prepare it all. But we'll go with what we've got. We'll go with what we've got, huh? Are they saying it's Mark Clattenburg? That's going to be the... Oh, well, I have to turn this on, first of all. I think they're saying it's Mark Clattenburg. Oh, I hid you guys behind the laptop. That's my bad. So they're showing the lineup. They're showing the lineup here. Hold on for a second. Let's increase this. So, Mexico is going with a 4-1-2-3. A 4-1-2-3 for Mexico. A 4-1-2-3. Raul Jimenez. So, Mexico 4-1-2-3. Huh? That's a very attacking lineup. Raul Alvarado. They got black people on Mexico's teams? Black people on Mexico's teams. Okay. That's great. Okay, South Africa goes with a 5-3-2. 5-3-2 for South Africa. Honestly, that shows that South Africa has a lot of respect and maybe even a modicum of fear. There's a little bit of fear there for South Africa, huh? A little bit of fear for South Africa. Mexico wins the toss. What will they elect to do? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, it's time to work on this stuff a little bit here. As you can see, I'm my own producer. I'm my own director. I'm my own I'm my own makeup, special effects. Yeah, I'm my own everything. So, just setting up a second camera view. Okay, you guys want to see the second camera view? All right, I'll show it to you. It's an aerial view. Bam. Hello, what's good? I gotta remember to look there. Okay, prayers being had on the field. I'm gonna go back to the other view. Prayers being had on the field. Prayers being had on the field. All right. I need to get a word about my sponsors up. So let me just look and make sure that I have that here. It's getting a little bit hot in here. And I thought I had the AC on. Let's go. Mexico versus South Africa. Apparently a lot of people in South Africa are, well, a lot of Africans are going against South Africa. There's some kind of a conspiracy or weird thing that's going on down there right now. Let's go. 3-2-1, and we're off. Mexico starts with the ball. They're going from left to right. If you're looking at the television, they're in green and white, and South Africa is in yellow. If you're looking at your television, they're going from right to left. So the center backs, the three center backs from Mexico at the back, have had the ball already passed around about 20 times. Getting up to close to midfield. They drop it back down to the center back. He switches out to the left-hand side for Mexico. Drop back to the second back. So just a lot of possession. You can see already South Africa is going to sit deep. They're just going to let Mexico basically have the ball and say, hey, can you beat us? Let me grab a plug really quickly. I'm going to plug in this device here. Plug in this device here. All right. Plug right here. Yeah, it seems like it's packed in the stadium, which was a question mark, right? Because the tickets were so high. I guarantee you that they're just giving away tickets right at the very end. Yeah, I guarantee you that that's what's happening. Right at the end, they're probably just giving away tickets. Because there's no way. Alright, let me plug this in here. Okay, South Africa's retrieved the ball back. Only 2 minutes gone in the game so far. Doesn't seem like it's gonna start out with a fast pace. It seems like everybody's kind of pacing themselves here. So let's see how that works. Okay, getting some questions here. I need to answer. So let me just go ahead and answer those questions. Okay, so we're back in it. Sorry, people on Kick. I've had to drop out a couple of times to answer some text messages. I'm streaming on my phone for you. But YouTube, we're in this. Still trying to get a word up about our sponsors. My sponsor is called Green Zara Homes. Okay, so Mexico has their first set piece here. Let's see how they do. It's about 45 yards out. They'll probably cross it in. I don't see them taking a shot on this one right here. Okay, tried to make a low kick to the near post. Kind of a trick play, but it didn't come off. So it will be South Africa's ball here. Let me look something up. Okay, Mexico on the shot. Oh, great save. Great save by the South African goalkeeper, but that was a great shot by Jimenez. Mexico drives out into the right side. A great cross across the middle, and the number 9 comes on it and strikes it hard and low. It's bobbling up in front of the goalkeeper, and he still manages to get a strong hand push to the side. Corner for Mexico. Swung in to the near post. 2 hands punch out by the goalkeeper. I feel like he could have grabbed that with both hands if he could punch it. Good. Scramble in the box. Wow, poor clearance from South Africa. Ball's retrieved by Mexico. No toe poke. And the counterattack is on. Mexico does have numbers back, though. Okay, wait. The counter might still be on here a little bit. Oh, he's offsides. Tries to pass it to him on the offsides. And he stops his run because, obviously, he knew he was offside. And that was actually pretty poor. Yeah. They're giving the Jimenez... They're giving the Jimenez... They're showing the Jimenez. They're showing the Jimenez goal again. This game looks a little bit more competitive than I think Mexico would have wanted. A little bit more competitive than Mexico would have wanted. Bad pass out to the side here. Let me see if I can give us a little bit of ambiance music. Let's see if we can give us a little bit of ambiance music, huh? We'll turn down the volume here, just so we can have something playing in the background, huh? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the World Cup is here. Where's my snacks? I need my snacks. All I have is a little bit of homemade lemonade. Mexico continues to put the offensive pressure on there, but that does leave them vulnerable for the counterattack. If I was to be honest, South Africa is showing that they have a little bit of a counterattack there. So Mexico does need to be a little tiny bit careful. I'm trying to think and see if I can add an image. Browse the image. Banners. Okay. Let's open that one there. Open. Okay, cool. Look at this, folks. Our sponsor, Green Zara Homes. Green Zara Homes. So Mexico has the ball in the defense again, still passing around the back. Here, waiting for something to open up. A big diagonal switch to the left-hand side is headed down, but recovered by South Africa. Tries to make a big clearance and kicks it off of the Mexican player. Does anyone here live in the city of Orlando? If you live in the city of Orlando, okay, I want you to contact me. I'm gonna put up an email address so you can contact me. And Mexico scores just like that. A black Mexican. Hold on. I mean, this brother could be from Oakland. He got cornrows. Wait. When they started making Mexicans like that? What is going on? Black Mexican to the rescue. Black Mexican to the rescue. I'm just so all over the place watching this game. I missed how that happened. Okay, South Africa trying to play out of the back. Just sloppy. Loses the ball. Easy goal. I mean, yeah, wow. That's just... Is that World Cup quality right there? That was horrendous. Horrendous mistake. I'm trying to find the email address for you guys. Hold on. I gotta figure out what it is here. So 1-0 for Mexico. I mean, that was terrible. That was terrible. What is going on here? What is going on here? I can't find my... Okay. So I'm gonna enter in Green Zara Homes FL. Okay, I believe it's Green Zara Homes FL. Green Zara Homes FL at gmail.com. And the reason I'm telling you that is because let's select a color. Okay, so this broadcast that you're watching now, this stream, is definitely sponsored by Green Zara Homes. Green Zara Homes. So I don't know if a lot of you guys know what's going on. In the state of Florida, there is a housing crisis. So there's not a lot of affordable housing. And the actual state of Florida will pay you to help in this situation. They'll help you to build a tiny home in your backyard or to convert your garage into an apartment, and that way you can rent it out. So if you want more information on that, just shoot me an email and I can get you hooked up with somebody that can explain it all to you. Yeah, and get you all hooked up. Outline. Select the color for the outline. Outline in black. Okay. Hey, I'm learning, everybody. I'm my own producer. So boom, there it is up on the screen now. Green Zara Homes FL at gmail.com. So back to the game. We're 14 minutes in. Mexico is up 1-0 to South Africa. South Africa needs some kind of a run right here. Nice layoffs. Good tackle by South Africa. They picked the ball up around the center circle, and game is stopped by the referee. We have a Mexican player down and injured. Didn't really look like a foul to me. The commentators agree that it's a foul. I didn't really think so. But hey, who am I? Zara. And put the image above. Yep. And Logicam. Okay, let's get a change of scenery. Boom, how you like that one? What's up, y'all? Peace. Just enjoying the game here. Just enjoying the game. I can't believe it's the World Cup. 4 years later, we come back around. All my people on Kick, hope you're doing good. So we got 0 viewers on Kick. In the last 21 minutes. Hey man, it's just me, myself, and I enjoying this, but I will enjoy it. I actually have a training session later with the kids, so this is perfect. Let's switch it back. I want to use the other camera. Yep, let's switch it back to the other camera. This is awesome. This is awesome. So let me see if I can do something else here. Let me see if I can do something else here. Mokoena. I mean, listen, the tackles are flying in. You know, when you're playing for your country, it's different. It's full-blooded. It's full-blooded. Don't get me wrong. South Africa has the ball on their right-hand side. Drops to the middle. Good possession here from South Africa. Switches the ball out to the left-hand side. Picked up by the Mexican defender. Pushed back. Drops back to the left back. Left back goes all the way back to keeper. Good. Plays the center back on the right-hand side. Out to the right back. South Africa keeping good possession. They've advanced across. But the final ball is poor. Poor final ball in the end. Yeah, poor final ball in the end. Let's see what else we can make happen here. Still learning how to use this streaming. If anybody got any comments for me, just leave it in the section. Okay, wait. Oh, wow. So I was mute the whole time. Mute the whole time on this one here. That's okay. Okay, on kick. So I'm going to need to charge this thing here. Charge. 72 games to be played in the group phase. It's too many games. A lot of these games are going to be no good. This is a decent game. I'm not so sure about the next game that's coming on. Actually, let me look that up and see what's next. South Korea versus Czechia. Will that be a high quality game? I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay, there's just a bunch of Mexican guys and then one black guy, and he doesn't look he doesn't look Mexican at all. Not even close.
Generate income from your backyard with a tiny home.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's put this here. What happens if I go like this?
Generate income from your backyard with a tiny home.
Okay. Well, that was a message from our sponsor, but there was no volume on it. What he said was generate income with a tiny home in your backyard. But why was there no volume? That's the thing that confused me. Let's have it again. Okay, so they're looking to have a hydration break shortly. That's fine. So, Green Zara Homes. Okay, 22 minutes in. Oh wow, South Africa has Mexico on under pressure. Goalkeeper's out of the goal. Looking for a handball, not called. Ball is hoofed upfield by Mexico. Brought down by South Africa on the right hand side. Who is this number 4? Let me get my list of players and everything up. Gutierrez? No. Yep. Yeah, Gutierrez really kicked Mokoena. Okay, so South Africa actually has a free kick here on the right hand wing. They're about 20 yards out. Oh, more like 25 now. So can he have a good distribution? Can we have some quality on this? Can we have some quality? Ball's in. Yeah, not very good. Not very good. Okay, so now they're having hydration breaks, which I guess is a good thing. I need a hydration break. The only hydration I have in here is some mangoes. I did have these windows much darker, and I decided to change them. Okay, so it's on break right now, and while they're on break, let's go ahead and hear from our sponsor, Green Zara Homes. So like I was telling you before, Green Zara Homes, they sell tiny homes, and they also do conversion of garages to apartments. One of the best uses I've seen for it was there was a family that had a daughter, and she was graduated from college, and they didn't really want her to move out. So what they did was they hired Green Zara Homes to build a home in their backyard for their daughter, and now she didn't have to leave. She just lives in her own separate residence that's in their larger backyard. So something like that could really work for you guys. They also do all kinds of home improvement and and home repair, solar, stuff like that. So yeah, Green Zara Homes is the sponsor of the show, sponsor of the stream. So what kind of snacks do you guys like? What kind of snacks do you guys like? Huh? That's a serious question. It might sound like I'm joking, but I would actually like to know. Let's put that up on the screen. Okay, they're back from their hydration break. Let me just select the font here really quickly. Okay. I got a very important question for everybody. So just pay attention. Just pay attention. Why did that get flipped upside down? What is going on there? Can we do Command Z? Yo, something weird just happened right there. Alright, let's just delete that. Let's get back to the game. Mexico on the ball again, drops all the way back to the goalkeeper, then back out to the left side. Yeah, Mexico looking very comfortable on the ball. Not a lot of pressure from South Africa until they get maybe about 30 yards away from the goal. It's pretty easy sailing. Then South Africa has their bank of 5. They're in the box right now, though. On Gutierrez tries a shot and it's blocked. It's blocked. So, the important question that I have for everybody out there is, what kind of snacks okay, what kind of snacks? We'll start making a list here of questions. What kind of snacks do you guys eat when you're watching games? I'm sure a lot of people are gonna say right away wings, but I find wings to be too heavy when you watch a game. You eat some wings, by the second half you're falling asleep. You can't even do nothing. You know what I mean? So, what do you guys think about it for me? Something light, maybe? I got a couple of mangoes. A mango might be something good. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. 30 minutes into the game between South Africa and Mexico. Let's just say it's not that exciting of a game. It isn't as one-sided as you might have thought. South Africa's shown that they can keep the ball if they try, but the final pass is not there. That quality pass to create a shooting opportunity is not there. Shout out to all my people who are watching me on Kick. Shout out to everyone that's watching me on YouTube, Alardio. Go ahead and subscribe, like. You know, we're going to be here all World Cup. We're going to be here all World Cup. That's right. So 1-0 to Mexico. Scored by a black Mexican. I mean, a Compton Mexican. This guy looked like an OG. Got cornrows and everything. Honestly, I can't even tell if the brother knows Spanish. It looks like he's on an island playing out there by himself. South Africa on the ball. Left back sprays a long pass forward. Very good ball. Is he onside? He's onside. But the cross... Okay, now the offside flag goes up. The offside flag goes up. But nice run. Yes, he was way offside. I just wonder why they let it go for so long. You know, it's like somebody could pull a muscle or something or get hurt in the time. Just blow the whistle when it's offsides. Crazy. Okay, Mexican kickoff. This referee seems very no nonsense except for his haircut. His haircut is all kinds of shenanigans. Everything else about him is no nonsense whatsoever. Well, this is my thing. South Africa started the game in a 5-3-2, and now you're down a goal. So it might be time to abandon that formation and go a little bit more attacking. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to stay with 5 defenders when you're already down? You know, I think a little pressure on Mexico will give you a goal. You know, Mexico is not seeming 100% solid. So here we have South Africa in the Mexican half with the ball. 3 defenders at the back. Good through ball. Yes, they're into the box. Can we find a shot now? Brings the ball down, sprays it out to the right-hand side, and just too hard. Just weird decision making. In that position, you have to go for a shot. You have to shoot. What are you doing, bruv? Why you don't shoot? Tell me why you don't shoot the ball. Shoot the ball, man. I want you to shoot the ball, South Africa. I want you to shoot the ball when you get into the box against Mexico. I think I'm going to try to add the banner. Mexico on another run. You know, I can see the heat. I can see the heat becoming a huge factor in this World Cup. Some of these teams looked exhausted during their friendlies. I'm honestly surprised. Mexico looks a little bit tired. They should be used to the heat by now. And it's still only the first half. Let's see how the heat fries some of these guys. Mexico creates another scoring opportunity. Yeah, excellent. You know, South Africa got a decent goalkeeper. He's actually decent. Let me go ahead and add one more element here. I want to add an image. Okay. And let's add this one here. Yes. Oh, no. Okay. Here we are. That's actually pretty good. Okay. There you go. How do you guys like that? You see, I'm my own producer. World Cup 2026 opening matches. So far, Mexico with 6 attempts on goal, and only 2 attempts of those were on target. So they scored 1 out of 6. South Africa has had no shots on goal. You can't advance in the World Cup if you can't shoot on the goal, man. The one time they had a chance to, but he turned back. He turned back and he tried to pass the ball out wide, which was not a great idea. Not a great idea. Mexican ball. Oh, bad touch in the middle of midfield. There could be a counter here, but there's not enough numbers. South Africa try to hold on to the ball. Try to hold on to the ball here. This game is being played at a weird pace. It's being played at a weird pace. It's very, very slow until it gets around the boxes. As if both teams have said, hey, listen, let's not run too hard in this heat. Let's wait till we get around the box, and then we'll try to score. It makes for a weird watch. It's kind of strange watching the game, you know. And now we end up in a trouble. So kick. I'm streaming from my cell phone. I don't know if that's a good thing because I can't see any chat. I can't manipulate or do anything. Whatever. We'll keep it going. South Africa with the ball. Sprays a long pass forward. Knotted down by the Mexican defense. Goalkeeper has the ball. Rolls it out to the right back. Finds the central midfielder. Beautiful through ball across midfield to the right winger. Drops that back down to the Mexican defender. He sprays the ball all the way across field from right back to left back. Still in the defense with the ball. Finds the midfielder, still in the Mexican half here. Getting closer to midfield. Nice turn on the ball by Vidal. Ball is back with the center backs again. Yeah, very labored build-up, which eventually leads to a foul. Lira fouled in the midfield from South Africa. It's just not a great game to watch, you know what I mean? For the neutral. What kind of snacks should we be bringing here? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and look myself up here on YouTube and see what it looks like. Wow, South Africa is bruising up these boys. Wow, just stepped on his ankle again. Ah! I hate you. Yeah, there seems to be something going on with the pitch. What is going on here? All right, let's see. Pulling myself up. There you go. How do you guys like that? You see, I'm my own producer. World Cup 2026 opening matches. Okay. Oh! Mexico with a chance to score. Another great save by the South African goalkeeper. This guy's trying to get him a contract. He looked a little bit offsides. Yes, what a great stretch and save. Strong hands on this young keeper. Very athletic. Oh yeah, that was excellent. That was excellent. Mexico on the attack again. Quinones doesn't pass the ball. Drop is there. Can he score? Off the post! Whoa! Off the post! Hey man, the black Mexican is playing some ball here. Bro, I ain't never seen a black Mexican until today, but he's doing it, yeah. Oh, they have the referee cam. Wow, the ref is very close to the play, isn't he? South Africa with the ball on the right backside. They're lucky to not be going in down 2 or 3-0 because it's been bad. It's actually been bad the way that they've played. It's been bad. Okay. Okay, ball picked up by Mexico on the halfway line. Yes, takes on 2, beats them. Tries to spray it forward for the striker. Knocked down by the South African defender. Okay, South Africa carries the ball across midfield. Good pass into Mexican territory. Turns and finds another good pass. They're outside on the right-hand side. Cross comes into the box. Off the Mexican defender for a corner. It would be nice if South Africa could score here. At least that would be nice for the neutral, right? A person that's not rooting for either team. Because if South Africa was to score here, then it would make for a much more exciting second half. Both teams would have to try harder in the second half to try to get a result anyways. I don't think Mexico will be satisfied with 1 point or a tie, but I think South Africa would definitely be satisfied with 1 point or a tie. Get the ball in the box. Poor ball, too shallow. Comes out to South Africa though, and this fool shot from 50 yards away. Are you okay, man? In France, they have a saying, blédard, and it's for African players with poor technique and just brute force. That was definitely a blédard move. He just shot the ball for no reason from super far. Now, Mexico has featured in 7 times, actually, they've featured in the first game of the World Cup, and they've won none of them. I think today South Africa might give them a win, because I don't see a way for South Africa to score. Alright everybody, at halftime, I'm going to try to post a few things on Instagram. So, we'll go to just music during that time for you guys. And, yeah, during that time for you guys, we'll just go to some music. Is there a way to play all of these tracks at once? Four minutes of added time. Wow. Just a collision. A very clumsy looking attacking and defensive play These guys are back at each other and back on the ground. Very strange, low quality, low quality football plays right here. The Mexican guy and I have the same mohawk, the same attitude. Wow, the Mexican coach just swore about 35 bad words in the space of 10 seconds. He's pissed. They should be up 3 or 4 goals, to be totally honest with you. And you want to do that. You want to make these games easy for yourself so that you can take people out, you know, and put in reserves. You don't want your best players to have to play every single minute of every single game. You want to save some of their legs, especially because of the heat and especially because of the fact that a lot of them have been playing club. Look at that. Another wasted opportunity for Mexico. Into the box, you know, in great position to score, and then just scuffs the shot. Or he's caught in between two minds. Does he want to round the defender or shoot? Oh, okay, he tries to curl it around, but just hits it with his toe instead of hitting with the inside of the foot. Caught in between two minds of whether to shoot or pass the ball. Oh my goodness. And the coach just lost 700 hairs on the top of his head. They literally, you can see the hairs, boop, fall off the top of the coach's head. Yeah, we should hear the whistle blow pretty soon here. Not a lot of time left. Okay, folks, so we have halftime. We'll be back with you shortly.
If the United States can conduct an operation in Venezuela to capture Nicolas Maduro, an elected president, if the United States can conduct an operation in Venezuela to capture Nicolas Maduro, an elected president, and put him on trial in American courts, then why is it impossible to capture Benjamin Netanyahu from Israel and bring him before international court?
Order. Order. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck just happened? Oh my god. Oh god. minutes of added time. Wow. Just a collision. A very clumsy looking attacking and defensive play. These guys are back at each other and back on the ground. Very strange, low quality football plays right here. The Mexican guy and I have the same mohawk, the same attitude. Okay, so let's see. 30 minutes into the game between South Africa and Mexico. Let's just say it's not that exciting of a game. It isn't as one-sided as you might have thought. South Africa's shown that they can keep the ball if they try, but the final pass is not there. That quality pass to create a shooting opportunity is not there. Shout out to all my people who are watching me on Kick. Shout out to everyone that's watching me on YouTube, Alario. Go ahead and subscribe, like. You know, we're going to be here all World Cup. We're going to be here all World Cup. That's right. So what is you? Hello everybody, we're back. 37 seconds into the second half and already Mexico has had a chance to score. South Africa's really blowing it here. Man, yeah, they got super lucky that Mexico did not just score on them on that last one. I'm still trying to post on the internet to TikTok, so just bear with me, huh? Just bear with me. I'll put Mexico versus South Africa. Let's see how this looks if I post it. Okay. Oh, we're using the up top right now. Love it. Love it, love it. Love it, love it. Still trying to figure out some stuff, guys. Make this stream better and better as we go along. I'm gonna try something right now. Try to connect my cell phone to this computer.
Thank you, sir. I was in need of refreshment.
Still a very poor game, still very disjointed, lots of bad tackles, and it seems like it's opening up. It's getting more back and forth. Mexico needs to try to get some more control over the game, to be totally honest with you. Let's see here what we can do. Is it possible for me to take Mexico? Oh, trying to draw a penalty. Penalty. Denial of a goal scoring opportunity and a red card. This is atrocious. This is atrocious. You know what? I really hate this red card here for Mexico. I hate it because he's trying to buy it. I hate that from players. You know, it's just for me very dishonest and gross. You know, you try to draw a foul as opposed to going ahead and trying and scoring. That's why people always reminisce about the old days. Because in the old days, it's like the player would try to stay on his feet and try to score. This guy just goes straight to the ground and draws a red card, which makes the rest of this game not even worth watching. It's not even worth a watch anymore. You know? Who wants to watch 10 versus 11 Mexico versus South Africa? It was already one-sided. This is trash. I really hope that they miss. I really do hope that they miss. Let's take this. Let's go here. Apple phone, interior storage, Apple phone, interior storage. Okay, so no penalty, just a free kick. Now I'm rooting for South Africa. Now I want South Africa to come back because this is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, it just spoils the game. You know? It just spoils the game. That just spoiled the game for me. I'm super disappointed.
Get y'all ass in them streets.